Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Go by One Chief Compadre and you're watching Chief Stocks TV, where on my channel we talk about savings, investing, and even politics. So I have an article by the Insider, and today we're going to be talking about student loans and how many people believe that, I guess, when Biden got into office, that their student loans will be forgiven. I guess you have a long time coming, because that's not happening anytime soon. You can believe that. He's not going to be putting down $50,000 for each individual who is in debt, let alone $10,000. But, let's keep our fingers crossed, huh? So, Federal student loan payment restarted will run into a psychological hurdle, as many borrowers thought that their debt will be forgiven, Biden official says. Really? Did you really think that your forgiveness, that you will receive student loan forgiveness for doing nothing? No volunteering in your community, not taking any careers that are giving back, none of that, but you thought you was going to get some money, huh? But let's go through this. So it says Federal Student Aid Director Corey mentioned the challenge of restarting student loan payments. Yeah, pretty soon people gonna have to pay that back. But if you're one of those individuals who've been paying on it since they stopped the interest rate on it, continue doing that, because that is giving you a break right now. If you can afford it, if you have the money, do it. Do not stop paying on it. Do not hold off. Just pay on it. Keep paying on it, because that's going to give you a break. That's going to save. It'll allow you to save more money until they start back with the interest rates. The payment pause final extension is set to lift in February. So what we have, September, October, November, December, January, February. Okay, we got about at least 4 or 5 months. So they give you some time to either see if you can save enough money or continue paying on it right now, because pretty soon you'll be back at paying it if you can, and if you can't, you'll be in deferment, and then that's just going to accumulate more interest, and that is never good. To see more stories on Insider Business page, but we don't got time for that. We're going to continue with this article here. So in February, student loan borrowers are expected to once again start making regular payments on their debt, and they're not ready. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people are not ready to do that, which is not good. And you know that you cannot default on your student loans. You cannot file for bankruptcy, and you can't get a discharge in courts, even though they were talking about this a couple of days ago, where they may allow you to discharge it in courts, and people are all excited. I wouldn't be excited about that. Even if they were to do that, that's not a good, because that's going to affect your record for maybe 5 to 10 years. Then that'll stop you from getting a home, getting a car, getting an apartment. So that's a no-no. I'd rather people come up with a way where people can go into a particular field like they were doing before, and allow you to get maybe 10, 15, 20,000 paid off your student loan, where you put in some sweat equity and you get some money back. I think that's how it should continue. And I also think that they need to continue with this, continue with taking off this interest, if you ask me. That's another thing. I think that's one thing that I agree with President Trump and Biden with, is the taking off of the interest rate. And I agree with Barack Obama with the where you should go into a certain field that you give back to the community, and you'll be able to receive a certain amount. But this time, instead of just $5,000 or something like that, or 120 payments, 10 years, I think it should be 5 years, and that should allow for people to get their student loans cleared, if you ask me. But let's continue. The student loan payment freeze during the pandemic has been extended 3 times. It has, and hopefully people have been taking advantage of it. Give borrowers additional financial relief, but the most recent extension through February is final. Just like that moratorium and that unemployment, I guess. And the top education department official warned that the payment resumption would be especially challenging for borrowers who were led to believe their debt would be forgiven. I don't know where that coming from. I don't know who believed that, but I'm here to tell you that your forgiveness will not be forgiven. You will not receive no $50,000. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know why people are believing in that. But if you stop payment because you thought you was going to be forgiven, you better start continuing. You better start back and start paying off that student loan, especially while you don't have interest. So what do you guys think? Put your comment down below. Should people start paying back their student loans, or should they wait for the government to get rid of their student loans? Do you think that's going to happen? Put your comment down below. Become a subscriber. Share this with people who have student loans, and especially those who believe that their student loans are going to be forgiven. Make sure to smash the like button. On your way out, make sure to hit that notification bell for the latest content. And remember, there's 2 types of people. There's smart people and then there's wise people. Remember, smart people don't live that long. Wise people do. I'm out.